Shalom, welcome first all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakadash, double honor, plus no song, such as elect. Second, now I want to listen real quick of how those people that are in Israel right now, they cannot be the Jews of the Bible. They can't be the people of the Bible that the Bible speaks of, bro. Because first and foremost, they do not fall under any of the curses that's in the Bible. And prophecies are in the Bible, bro. They do not fit it. Those that do fit it, though, is the so-called Black Latinos and Native Americans. But this is one of the biggest things that disproves them, man. They claim that they are the Israelites. But yeah, if you read what it says, bro, that it doesn't make any sense. I'm going to get Isaiah 2 and start from the top real quick. And it reads, the word that Isaiah, the son of Amos, was concerning Judah and Jerusalem. And it shall come to pass that in the last days, so this is last days, bro, that the mountain of the Lord's house, on the Most High's house, shall be established at the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it. And many people shall go and say, come ye, and let us go up the mountain of the Most High, to the house of power of Jacob. He will teach us his ways, he will walk in his paths, for out of Zion shall go forth the law, and the word of the Most High from Jerusalem. And he shall judge among the nations, and rebuke many people, and shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. And yet, what happened, bro? What's still happening? There's still wars going on to this day. Yet they claim that Israel have finally united together, that they're finally at their homeland, that they're finally at peace, that they think people believe that they feel this scripture. But read that no nation shall learn war anymore. They're not going to go against one another. And yet to this day, the motherfuckers still in Afghanistan. They're still out in the Middle East. So how then can this scripture be fulfilled if those are so-called Jews? You know why? Because they are not. According to the Bible, they cannot fulfill this prophecy. Let's get more prophecies. And a precious brother, I'm gonna get into, bro. This is Deuteronomy 28. In fact, I'll start at verse 15 real quick. This is Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. And it reads, but it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken to the voice of the Most High thy power, to observe to do all his commandments and the statutes which I command thee this day, all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. So, if do not follow the Most High, all these curses that come upon them. Let's read. Cursed shall thou be in the city, cursed shall thou be in the back. Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store. Cursed shall be in thy fruit of thy body, and thy fruit of thy land, the increase of thy kine, and the flock of thy sheep. Cursed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and cursed shalt thou be when thou goest out. The Most High shall send upon thee cursing, vexation, rebuke, and all that thou settest thine hand unto for to do, until thou be destroyed, and until thou perish quickly, because of the wickedness of thy doings, whereby thou hast forsaken me. The Most High shall make the pestilence cleave unto thee, until he have consumed thee from far off the land, whither thou goest to possess it. Most High shall Most High shall smite thee with consumption, with a fever, and with inflammation, with extreme burning, and with the sword, and with blasting, and with mildew, and they shall pursue thee until thou perish. But yet, they're a nation, though. I'm gonna go back to Isaiah. Like, oh, like, well, they never went off. So they can't be them. Yep, Israel did go off. In fact, if you read right here, Isaiah 1 and verse 2, and in fact, verse 2, it's hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth, for the Most High have spoken, have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me. The ox know his owner, and that's the crib, but Israel did not know, my people did not consider. A sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a sea of evildoers, children that are corrupters, they have forsaken the Most High, they have provoked the Holy One of Israel into anger, which it's like they are gone away backward. So Israel gone off. Israel gone off. And let's go back to Deuteronomy real quick. I'm gonna jump straight to 68. So we know that Israel went off, man. So let's read what the first is what's supposed to happen to Israel. And the Most High shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondwomen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. I mean, like, clear it up, bro. Clear it up, because that kind of talking about the so-called Negro, the so-called black man. He said that no man shall buy you. But yet they don't understand the root words, what things mean. Because first, it said no man shall buy you, and that first scripture, a little bit before, and it said there ye shall be sold. So how do you be sold? By money. Because no man shall buy you. Well, that buy means that no man shall redeem you. You're not gonna be redeemed out of that, man. No one should get you out of that situation. And we still aren't to this day. It's like, and I say, oh, stop Asian hate, stop this, stop that. I'll tell you, and this is for all the tribes, bro, of the children of Israel. The so-called black, so-called Latinos, and so-called Native Americans. They all been afflicted to this day, all of us. And yet we're destroyed so much that there's a big goddamn race shit, bro, between the so-called Mexicans and so-called blacks. Our people destroyed so much. We're just destroyed together. Yeah, but we hate each other and shit. It just shows how our people have gone away. They've gone away backwards. All of us been afflicted, and especially so the tribe of Gad, man. This is their land before. Like, yeah, they were doing wicked shit, but goddamn, Esau just came in, just paved over it, saying nothing happened here. Doing reparations for us and shit, man. Like, and you wanna go buddy with this white man. I'm telling you, this white man does not have the best interest for you. He does not care for you. All he sees in us is this cheap labor. But next, I'm gonna get Baruch 3 and verse 8. Suck. Come Baruch 3 and verse 8. And it reads, behold, we're yet this day in our captivity, which thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subjected to payments according to the iniquities of our fathers, but to depart from the Most High our power. And that's why we're still here today, man. So those Jews, they can't be the Israelites. They literally can't. They do not follow the scriptures that what was supposed to happen to the Israelites. Yeah, they're the chosen one of Israel. They're the Israelites. They're the chosen one. So it just can't be, man. Hope it wasn't edifying, though. All praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Kadash, and Azakum Shalom.